How's it going, everybody? Facebook, YouTube. I'm in the house again. Sports Talk Saturday. Yeah, we're getting ready for the Ravens game. Right now, we got the Redskins and the Titans. They're 6-3 at the second quarter, 7:20 in the second quarter. We had shotgun Peterson up the middle. There you go. Marshall up the middle for Tennessee for 25 yards. So you got the Skins against the Titans right now. Titans got them 6-3. You got the Baltimore Ravens coming up. The Ravens are coming up, and we got the scouting report. They give the passing game to the Chargers. Of course, you got a rookie, and you got the Chargers quarterback Phillip Rivers. Because some of these guys are saying, should he be a Hall of Famer, or should he not? He has the records, he has the yardage, and all that stuff. He has some records. He's kind of like a Joe. He's there, but he's not. He's been there a long time. His 15th season. He's been an MVP. He has plenty of big threats out there. He's always had good receivers. So they give the passing game to Phillip Rivers. They give the rushing game to the Ravens. We ran for 242 yards against the Bucks. Fourth time that they've reached 200 yards. The rookies run on for 427 yards. Gus Edwards, he's also in there, run for 104 yards. Dixon. So we got a good rushing attack, so they give us the rushing attack. For defense, the rush defense goes to the Ravens. We're ranked third. So they give the Ravens the rushing attack. Rush defense. Pass defense, they give it to the Ravens. Special teams to the Ravens. Intangibles go to the Chargers. The prediction, they have the Ravens over the Chargers. We got my son coming in, Adam. Adam wants to come in for the talk. How was the party? We didn't go. What are you up to?
You doing sports talk?
Yeah. You doing anything? Nobody's on. Nobody's on today. Now they're all watching football. Or it's Saturday, everybody's out. What are you doing? It's right in here. Oh no, it's upstairs in the big old tub up there. In the So yeah, that's what they gave the Ravens. They're giving the Ravens the edge. They say 23-21. I say that, the big matchups, Brandon Melbourne up the middle. We got so we got to go up the middle. Our run game where our runners like to go downhill. We got their big, he's going to have fresh legs. He was out for a little bit. But, the Chargers, our big matchup is going to be their wide receivers against our corners and our safety, Eric Weddle. They got Travis Benjamin, Mike Williams, big guys, fast guys. They like to burn the floor. So, and then their line. Chargers offensive line versus Brandon Williams and Michael Pierce. These guys have phenomenal run-stopping ability. They, I think Michael Pierce has like 15 or 16 tackles behind the line of scrimmage. They're guys that get double teamed because they're big dudes. They always get the double team. But they're good at stopping the run. And you get two of those guys. In here it says a Towson player for basketball dunked on his own net. That's one embarrassing thing to do. I remember one of my sisters did that. She ran down and scored a basket on herself. But they were little kids back then. Not as bad as playing at college and dunking on your own net. They got that trade that went down between the Cincinnati. I think it was. They got Pugh, Kemp, and someone else. So everybody's thinking that the Dodgers are moving money. They're gonna bring in Harper. That Harper's gonna go to the Dodgers. I was reading something about college football and then these bowl games. how the stars aren't showing up because they want to get ready for the NFL. They don't want to get injured. So you got a team like West Virginia, that quarterback doesn't want to show up for the game. The other guys on that team devoted their time to play, and they get to a bowl game, and you have these guys that are not going to participate. You're playing college sports, you should be, with your team. So some of these games, you don't have the starters. You don't have the first string wide receivers. You don't have a quarterback. You don't have guys that they say they're getting ready to go to the NFL, so they don't want to show up at these games, in these bowl games. I'm sure they're showing, hey, Steve, I know whenever I see Mary Daly, that's Steve. Hi, Steve. You're the only one watching, Steve. Hello, Steve. That's my buddy Steve out there. He goes by Mary, though, sometimes. Hi, Mary. It's Steve. But, yeah, you got these college kids that, I know that they don't want to get hurt and they don't want to preserve themselves. How about them Skins? Oh, they just went up. Yeah, how about them Skins? 10-6. Skins just took the lead. 10-6. Redskins have the advantage with a 35-year-old quarterback that's been bounced around the league, and now look at him. His cousins are like Pro Bowlers and guys that have made something, and this guy's been around the league and has nothing really to show for it. And now look at him. He has the Redskins up 10-6. Mr. Josh Johnson. 10-6 for the Redskins. That's good for them. Let's see if they can hold it off. Let's see if the Skins can make it or break it. But like I said, these college kids not playing in the bowl games just because, they got plenty of time. It's risk and reward. It's not fair to your teammates that you don't play in the last game if you make it. If you become bowl eligible, you should still go out there. You prepare for the NFL draft. That's the chance you take. But a lot of these guys, West Virginia's quarterback isn't playing. He thinks he's going to be in the top round pick, so he doesn't want to play. Now West Virginia goes all this time without. Now they're going to a bowl game. And you know what? Some of these coaches, their contracts they could get bonuses if they win some of these things, like, what's his name? The guy that coached Arizona State now. Herm Edwards. Herm Edwards would have made $166,000 in bonus if their team would have won, but they ended up losing. But that's what would have happened. If he wins the bowl games, they make their bonuses. But they don't win the bowl games, they miss their bonus. So some of these guys have $50,000 bonuses riding, and then you don't have your guy coming. What's up there, buddy? What's my name?
Batman 17.
Batman 17. This is my little buddy here. He's out here. His name is Colt the Dope. He's coming down. So that's my name, Batman 17. We did Batman 18. But if everybody looks at all that stuff. So you got Army at halftime beating Houston 42-7. Army's a good team. They got out there. They did well. You got Wake Forest beat Memphis. That was Memphis missed the field goal. Could have tied the game. And then your other games here, Buffalo against Troy. That's not a good one. And Hawaii and Tech. We got Maryland playing Seton Hall in basketball. You got Air Force and Michigan in college basketball. You got Auburn and Murray State. You got Auburn up by 3.5. You've had Army whooping up on Utah. That's in college.
Sports talk. If you view it. If you don't, you don't.
That's Adam. You view it, you view it. You're out.
Yeah, I'll see you on Christmas.
Did you? I think Christmas is. Yeah. All right, bro.
Coming over Christmas.
All right. That's Adam. He's out.
What did do then?
And then we had the Orioles managers trying to get his team together, but it's the Christmas holidays, and You have to respect the guys. You know, he told the guys that were on there, you know, to hold tight. He would like to keep some of the guys for the, you know, structure of what they know about the guys and things like that. And he'll get his coaching staff together. Got a late start at it, you know, late hired. He was probably the last guy to get hired, the last team to hire guy. So now he's yeah. I could have a couple co-hosts. You should come on. We could be, you know, I could be Bobby Knight and you could be my assistant. So we can scream and holler. Only at basketball. Remember that one? So yeah. You can call in if you like. I got my phone. You know my number. And we can talk sports. That's because my wife isn't home. And I'm all by myself. Oh. We got basketball, Michigan, Air Force. You got that one. You got Tennessee beating Wake Forest in basketball, 83. You got Wisconsin and Grambling, 84-53. UConn, this is men, Villanova, 81, 58 final. William and Mary against Virginia. Virginia beat them 72-40. You got Nebraska, 86-62 against Cal State Fullerton. You got Florida State, 81 against St. Louis. Ohio State 80, UCLA 66. Kentucky and North Carolina, that's tonight. You got a couple, Kansas against Arizona State tonight. Mississippi, the number 17 team against Wright State. You got number 6 Nevada against Acorn. Number 22 Indiana against Jacksonville. In the NBA, you got the Clippers and the Nuggets, 28-16, 28-17. You got tonight the Suns and the Wizards, Raptors and 76ers tonight, Bucks and the Heat, Spurs and Rockets, Mavericks, Warriors, Thunder with a. In hockey, you had the Golden Knights 3-2 over the Canadiens, Bruins 5-2 over the Predators, Blue Jackets 4-3. But we got the Capitals tonight. They play the Senators. If you're a Capitals fan, anybody with the Capitals fan, they play the Senators tonight. Lightning against the Oilers. You got women's. What do we got? Women's, you got UConn 76-66 against California. Marquette and Notre Dame. Notre Dame's a good women's team, 87-63. Minnesota, Rhode Island, 73-54. Syracuse beat UCF. That's what I got in your sports standings and your sports news. That's all I have. There's a lot of hockey. Hockey. That's what I got, boys. That's what I got. Like I said, the Ravens tonight, we're getting ready for 7 o'clock pregame stuff. See what they do. Either way, if New Orleans can take care of Pittsburgh and we lose to San Diego, it's still the same scenario. We're a half game behind. Blah, blah, blah. We hope that Cincinnati beats them at the end and we beat Cleveland, but it's probably the other way around. We'll have a tougher time with Cleveland than they will with Cincinnati. But Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, they hate each other. They had that big brawl last year. You know, that's probably a more bitter rivalry than we are with Pittsburgh. Cincinnati and them, they don't get along either. So, as I told you last time, Tomlin's son's coming here to play football at the University of Maryland. So, when he gets here, you got Tomlin's son coming down here to play football. Here it says, winner face a gloomy finish, they say, for the Ravens. And they already got, so yesterday they extended Harbaugh to 2019, and probably they're working out a little longer extension, you know. So, Harbaugh, like I said, you know, he changed his game plan. Through 9 games, he went out and changed. He played to his team. Now he has a chance for the rookie. The rookie here, he's, you know, like they say, Lamar Jackson running the football. That's what you got to do. That's what he did. and Lamar's gonna see if he can take them to the finish. See what's up with these Baltimore Ravens. We got the Orioles getting their team together. See how that goes. Maybe if they're good, you have more business on the streets there, Steve-O. You have to flag more cars too. But let's see here. Everybody have a good Christmas. You know, you got a couple days to go. Everybody's on that frantic, Christmas rush. I see me and Steve are staying home. Everybody's going to wrap their presents, get their last stuff in. So everybody have a good Christmas. Be safe out there. Don't do anything. Remember, holiday season, don't drink and drive. I told you before. I can pick you up if you need. There you go. That's Mike Nasty. Mike Nasty. Maybe. Maybe Flacco. Flacco might be going to the Redskins. That's a possibility. Because Alex Smith ain't coming back. That could be a possibility. Because they say that he had some complications. He might not be able to make it back for you. But he's still going to get paid. So you don't want to rush back. He's still under contract. So Smith, you still got a lot of money out there for you. But yeah, if they cut Joe will go to the Redskins. That's what they say they're going to do. They're going to cut him so, people will pick him up and let him start fresh instead of keeping that salary with him. They say they're going to do the right thing with him. So, that's it for Mike Nasty Sports Talk. Saturday in the evening, 5:37, a little bit late, waiting for the football to get on for the Baltimore Ravens pregame, 7 o'clock. Gonna go start my nachos and get my eat on for the fat man, Mike Nasty. All right. See you later. See you later, Steve-O. Steve-O's the only man on today. Hi, Steve-O. Bye, Steve-O. See you, buddy. YouTube. We're YouTubing it out today. That's it for the man, Mike Nasty. Sports Talk on a Saturday. I had a couple of co-hosts come in, Adam stopped by. He's shy of the camera. But that's what we do here for the Sports Talk of Mike Nasty Saturday. Sports Talk with Mike Nasty.